Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I am so grateful that you are here. You guys, it is Easter weekend or whenever you're watching this, okay? It doesn't matter, timeless reading. But I wanted to talk about, not everybody participates in like organized religion and stuff. And the whole point I find with spirituality is that you are just tapping into the world in its wholeness, in its oneness, and I always, you know, it's just so funny because when people are just like going by the Bible or going by the book or however, whatever their religion is, okay, for that matter, and they say like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can do this, you can't do that, and all this stuff, right? I feel like it's more important that you're just a good and just person in whatever aspect that means to you personally, then if you do all of these things and you don't do all of these things, I think it's more important that you are nice and kind to one another. The only thing I feel like that is the most important thing in every religion is the concept of love, all right? And so I wanted to do a reading today. It's like, well, if you don't go to church or you don't do this or you don't do that, what can we do to celebrate our spirituality on these holidays, Because today is Good Friday, I guess. And then we have like Easter Sunday and Easter Monday and stuff like that. But if you don't celebrate Easter, I'm less like, God, what can we do? If we don't celebrate this stuff, but we still want to, you know, and I do personally, celebrate Easter. I grew up celebrating Easter. I grew up as a Catholic, but learned a lot about spirituality in many different forms of other religions. And everybody's spiritual journey is their own, okay? Everybody's beliefs are their own. And just because my beliefs are, what I believe, and they're always changing and always evolving and always shifting, okay? Because, that's what I feel like the journey of life is, okay? It's always about shifting and evolving and changing, and your beliefs and what you believe in, and your connection with spirit, your connection with God and everything is always changing, okay? Because we are human beings and we are always changing and evolving. And so, I whenever people fight about religion, I'm just like, I feel like you guys are just missing the whole point of religion. I feel like you're just missing the whole point. The whole point is to love one another and to be kind to one another and to not judge other people. Really, I really believe So anyways, the cards I got were from the Avatar The Last Airbender tarot deck because God wants us to have fun too, okay? God wants us to enjoy life. Your spirit guides, the universe, if you don't believe in God, whatever you do believe in, still wants you to enjoy life, okay? Your subconscious wants you to enjoy your life, right? And so I was like, how can we celebrate if we don't, for people who don't celebrate or people who do this or do that, right? I got the Four of Wands card and I got the Temperance card. And so the Four of Wands is it's literally about a celebration. It's about happy times. It's about being stable and being, fours are about stability and wands are passion, they're fire energy, right? And so when we put those together, it's kind of like a fun time and celebrating in whatever aspect that means for you. So you can be sitting in your room by yourself and you can be like, you know what? I'm going to celebrate, and my beliefs, for whatever they are, always changing, always evolving. And also another huge point is to heal, right? Temperance is a healing card. It's about healing and evolving as well, right? Like if we think of Uncle Iroh, right? I don't know if you've watched the last Avatar: The Last Airbender, but he was part of the Fire Nation, and the Fire Nation was like the terrible nation, okay? They wanted to like wipe out everyone. They didn't want the Avatar to be there. They were horrible. But Uncle Iroh kind of knew that there's this connection, there's this oneness, there's more about spirituality than just conquering and controlling, right? So even though he comes from the Fire Nation, which are, really bad, and they wanted to like kill all these people and control everybody, he still, stood his ground, and he was like, no, I'm going to help the Avatar. I'm going to help and bring peace and kindness and love into this world. And he got his nephew or his, whoever to really see the light from a different perspective. And the show is actually a really good show. I recommend it if you guys are ever watching it. But it's funny that we get him in both of these cards, right? He's celebrating something fun, and then he's also, the one in the Temperance card, which is about healing. And so we have a lot to learn from Uncle Iroh, I feel like, because even when things are going tough, even when things are difficult, and it's easy to get mad at people, it's easy to lash out, you know, I'll tell you a little I'll tell you a little quick story before I finish this video, which I don't even know what this video is really about today, so thank you for watching it. But I'm curious, what do you guys believe in spiritually? Just like a one-liner, or like if you do, are you part of any organized religion, or are you part of, it doesn't have to be exactly what, you can follow it in whatever aspect that means to you, okay? You can align mostly, like you can choose your own, you can pick and choose, that's the thing, you can pick and choose as long as you're picking and choosing the kindness and the love. You're not picking and choosing like, oh, hate people here and hate those people, and you can't fucking do this and you can't fucking do that. If it's not hurting anybody, if it's not doing anything wrong, okay, it's not hurting yourself, and it's still bringing love and kindness and good into the world, and yeah, pick and choose all you want. Okay, I feel like that's what God would say, to be honest with you. But anyways, where I was going with this, I was with my friend JJ after the gym, and we were at this place called Mr. Puff's, which is pretty much just like deep fried batter, and it's so fucking good, you guys. And we were just like enjoying, chilling, and I'm kind of like a regular there, so the lady knew me, and she was like giving us all these ones to try with like different toppings, and bro, it's literally so good. If you live near a Mr. Puff's, you guys gotta try it out. But anyways, then this lady comes in, and she was like looking at the girl, and she was like, "Hey, I called earlier. Are they ready?" And the girl was kind of like, "Oh no, like I've was dealing with other people, and there was like a couple other people in the store." She's like, "Well, I called you on the phone, and you said it was gonna be ready in 10 minutes." And I kind of looking at her, and we're just like stuffing her face full of these like tester puffs, right? And I'm just like, "God damn!" And I was like, "Oh, if you can finish your order first. We're just chilling. Don't worry about us, right?" And then she lightened up like a little bit, but she was like fucking guns blazing. She was pissed, right? Where the fuck are these puffs? Right? And you guys, so whatever, I let her go first, and then she lightened up a little bit. And she was like, "Oh, we have this going away party, and it's a surprise party for this guy, and I was gonna bring the puffs, and it's for work, and I have to be there in 10 minutes or whatever." And so I guess she was like waiting for them. So I mean, rightfully so, she can be mad or whatever, but like she was fucking pissed, and your boy de-escalated the situation, and I just came at her with, love, and I was just like, "Oh, yeah, go in front of us, no problem. Like get your puffs, do what you got to do." And then, by the end of it, she was like chit-chatting with us, and she was in a way better mood. So, and she fucking got her puffs, and I'm sure she was there on time, and I'm sure everybody loved her because these things are like the best. But what I'm trying to say is like I could have attacked her and been like, "Hey yo, it's my fucking turn right now. Like you called earlier, but I'm actually here." You know what I mean? Like I could have, other people could have too, but I just took the lead because this girl was pissed, right? She was pissed when she walked in. And I was just like, "Hey, you can go front. Yeah, no problem. Like finish her puffs first. That's not an issue or whatever." By the way, the lady making these puffs was like the kindest lady ever. She was so fucking nice. So what I'm trying to say is that sometimes the whole kill it with kindness thing actually does work, and it really helps people. And I've seen this happen like a lot because people just mirror you, okay? People mirror each other, all right? So if you're a happy mood and you go to somebody in your household and they're in like a really bad mood, or if you have a spouse or significant other or whatever, or a work colleague, and they're just in like a really pissy mood, you're gonna, all of a sudden your vibe is gonna be killed, right? Because we humans mirror each other, okay? It's called mirroring. This is not a new topic, right? And what you can do instead is force a mirror. So you can force other people to mirror you. So that girl was pissed, instead of everyone else in that fucking place being pissed, I was just being like, "No, I'm gonna be like, yeah, go in front. Like, have you never had these before? They're so good. Like, what's going on with you? Why are you all pissy, you know? And I was just like being really nice to her. And then she started to mirror me and she completely stopped her whole, vendetta against this place for not having them ready on time. And she was really nice by the end of it, and she kind of apologized a little bit and stuff. And, you know, I'm just trying to say it's important that you guys are loving and kind, especially to yourselves and to other people. And, sometimes when people are in a bad mood, you can, instead of, bitching at them or being in a bad mood as well, you can try to say something nice or loving to them and, just, yeah. So that's what I have for you guys today. If you celebrate Easter, happy Easter to you guys. I'm obviously gonna see you tomorrow, but celebrate anything that you want to celebrate with spirituality, anything like that. God just cares. Your spirit guides just, spirit's always there listening to you and cheering you on and loving you and wanting the best for you. All right. And everybody's beliefs can be their own. This world is undefined, quite literally, it's undefined. And so I don't think there is like one thing that fits all, you know what I mean? I think there is like truth in every little thing, and it all amasses up to something much bigger than we can even comprehend. All right. So I love you guys with that. Thank you so much for being here. Please like this video if you liked this video. Comment down below if there's anything in specific that you want to see, you guys. Thank you so much. I love you so much. I'm going to give you the biggest. And yeah, I will talk to you soon.